time, Iraqi troops crossed the eastern border of Kuwait.
Iraq has moved into Kuwait with more than 100,000
President Saddam Hussein commands over 1 million combat-tested troops. Thousands of tanks.
On August 2nd, 1990, Saddam Hussein's forces crossed the border into Kuwait, triggering the largest international crisis since the collapse of the Soviet Union.
Will not stand. This will not stand, this aggression against Kuwait.
When sanctions and negotiations failed, the United States led a 32-nation coalition against Iraq in Operation Desert Storm.
Force will be used suddenly, massively, and decisively.
After 6 weeks, Iraq's occupation forces collapsed. In a final act of vengeance, Saddam ordered the detonation of almost 700 oil wells.
It's not just darkness as you imagine darkness. And there were lots of days for a long, long time that were absolutely black.
From 40 countries come 10,000 people and thousands of tons of machinery. It's the largest non-military mobilization in history.
The reignition of that fire, when you're not prepared for it, is probably the most difficult thing to deal with. It comes so fast, you don't have any warning. And your personnel are very likely to just go up just as quick as that well does.
October, teams from the Soviet Union, China, and Iran joined in the effort. French and British crews will bring the total to 27 teams. The pace of the battle has everyone improvising. Foamy 1 is a Canadian idea, conceived and constructed in 2 short weeks. It sweeps the vast ground fires of the world's second largest oil field, the Bergan complex. Every team in this fight brings its own special strength. For the Kuwaitis, it is an intimate knowledge of the reservoirs beneath the sprawling Bergan complex. Petroleum engineers Asa Boyabis and Sarah Akbar started the Kuwaiti team.
We had a very big motive during this occupation to protect our country. Everybody was trying to do his best. And we proved that we could do a lot of things. I mean, it was a process like survival to us. Either we fight and become the owners of our land, or we might as well die.
And for the human population, the prospect of poison air, polluted water, and the deadly legacy of war. pain of the past is truly wasted if we learn nothing from it.